Al-Hilal ready to break the bank for a Saudi transfer record for Premier League star Bruno Guimaraes with 140 million bid. This is it. According to Football Insider, they're saying this that they are ready to pay 140 million euros, 118 pounds, for Bruno. I tell you what, it's a Saudi club, baby. I think they might be. I don't know. Roy might know more in depth who, because some of them are owned by their own perspective, people, but the majority are owned by the state. I don't know about Al-Hilal, but if they are owned by the prince, it might be doing us, a little sneaky favor there. But 118 million, man. Would you guys sell them?
You wouldn't. What, for 140 mil?
No, 40. Well, 40 euros. I mean, it's
140
euros. It's 120.
It's 100. Yeah, so 118 pounds.
This summer coming up.
Yeah. You've got to.
I mean, I can see why you would. I can see, obviously the logic.
I've said out of our crown jewels,
I would never. Let me tell you
something.
something.
He is the easiest to replace.
I would listen. People, I think some of you may disagree, but there is, to me, absolutely no money I would take for Tonali or Isak. No amount of money, none. Because you're not going to replace them for better players. And the point is not to be rich or not to be a selling club, but to actually win trophies. You're not going to win them without top elite players, and you're not going to be able to replace them. You're not. I mean, Isak, who are you going to replace him with? Nobody. Nobody's available.
No.
Tonali, I don't think. Look at the midfielders. I don't. I mean, you might get away with Bruno, but
Bruno was the crown jewel until Tonali appeared on the scene, and until J7 started producing.
But a midfielder, there's a million midfielders that. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to. I know people like Bruno lifting the flag up and yelling at the fan. I know that people fall in love with that stuff, but I think as far as football is concerned, I think it's going to be easier to replace him than Isak, 100%.
Well, Aaron Kant, I absolutely agree with you. Out of the crown jewels, but I'm not right now. I'm not classing.
Well, we're going to get into Botman in a minute. Trust me.
I'm not classing Botman as a crown jewel.
I think with Bruno, I think there's two things. There's what he embodies in terms of his personality, in terms of his drive, and the clear love he has, for playing for us. And I think that's infectious.
Hey.
So there's that, and then there's the player himself.
That's what you say.
For
Bruno
a contract,
has cemented his feet to Tyneside. You would have to take him kicking and screaming.
Yeah, that's what all fans like to think. But let me tell you something.
Well, Bruno himself said in recent quotes along the lines of it was interesting wording of it. He said something like, "If it's good for the club."
Yeah.
So as in, the club get a lot of money.
He's not going to. He's not going to. Be a sellout or go say, "Yeah, I'm waiting for the right offer." He's not going to say that.
But he would understand.
So Chris, do you honestly think that Bruno has not got the love for the city and the club, which he so publicly expresses? Do you not think that's the case?
I think he loves Newcastle. Yes.
Yeah.
But the point is, let me tell you, he can love the city all he wants to, but according to this 118 million pounds, that's a lot of money. That's the world transfer record for Saudi Arabia. So you can assume his salary would be about 500,000, 600. And let me tell you something: you can love the town all you want to, but you got to come home to one person.
Absolutely.
And she got to look at you in the face when you say what? You say no to what? Levy, we can love the tune. He can become a Magpie member plus for the rest of his life.
What Betty said?
Maggie said
no. Betty would be Sunderland Talk TV around here for that kind of money.